Today I have come to Crackshot to learn about PCPs for under £400.
We've got a couple of guns under the £400 mark, which will obviously keep your budget below that for £1,000, even if you added air source to those two guns. We can get cheap PCPs for the around £100 mark. We do steer clear of them. They're never reliable enough or hold air long enough to even get to shoot them. So we try to steer clear of those rifles, stick to something much better quality. And I think you're getting a lot more sort of bang for your buck when you're around the sort of £400 mark. You can't have a gun that you haven't got the confidence in. You've got to have confidence in whatever you're buying. You've got to be able to get it out of the bag. You've got to be able to shoot it, and it's got to hold air. It's got to be reliable. And like I said, more importantly, confidence is the most important thing with anything. So the first gun we've got is this Gamo GX240. So it's a PCP air rifle. Built in, well, we've got a silencer that comes with the gun, and it also comes with a sight as well. So for all this, for the £400 mark, all you need to add is your air source. If you don't want to do that, you can always bring it back to fill it, but you can be shooting accurately, very quickly, for £400. It's not got a regulator or anything like that. The action isn't the smoothest action in the world. Where they're sort of hiding their money is in the weight. So it is a little bit heavier than other guns. Cheaper guns tend to use slightly cheaper materials, but you have still got that accuracy and the reliability from it being a partner of BSA. You've still got a gauge at the front, which is very helpful. However, you just haven't got that pressure regulator to make sure every shot is consistent throughout the whole charge. However, once you've worked out your sweet spot, somewhere probably around the 190 bar mark, down to about 100 bar, you're going to be getting at least sort of 50 really consistent, accurate shots. I'd happily take one out, especially if I was just doing a bit of farmyard pest control. I'd be more than happy to take that out and use that myself. We've also got the Rexim X Lyra. So this is a Turkish offering of the sort of cheaper guns. So you don't get everything that you did with the Gamo, so you don't get a silencer, you don't get a scope. However, you've got all the options to be able to put your different scopes on, and you've also got a thread at the front should you want to add a silencer. So once you've added up the package, it will be a little bit more, but you do get a slightly bit more gun. You do get a walnut stock. You've still got the gauge at the front, and these are also regulated. Both £399.
Which would you choose?
I think I'd go for the Rexim X. Even though I don't get the scope or the silencers around as an option of standard, I think for the fit and the feel, this is the one I like the most.
For Crackshot's full range, go to crackshot.uk.